We're rolling.
Welcome back to Friday's video.
5 PM engines, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
Oh, hello. Pulled my mic off.
Oh, mic's gone.
That ain't good. One-handed now.
One-handed. Oh my good God. So,
Problems.
they can't see you, but we're both down to the T-shirts this afternoon, mate. Because if you turn around, you have had a good tidy up and a floor clean, and I've been watching you.
No. You've been doing logistical work.
I have been doing logistical work and bagging up the engines.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's back to you though, wasn't it? Looking a bit ropey in here, mate.
Yeah. Gets like it, doesn't it?
We've put a few bags over the engines that are just sort of stationary, because on Sunday on the old bonfire, it's November the 5th, isn't it, Sunday?
No, it's like the 3rd, I think.
It's the 3rd, isn't it?
Don't line up with anything this year.
The Sunday around the 5th, they usually have fireworks over at the rugby club. And we like to open the big door here, mate, get the lights on, and the family congregates around there with the children.
Lovely.
A few sparklers. So, yeah, we've had a bit of a clean up, and we shall put the barrier across to keep the kids out, health and safety and all.
Yeah.
Don't want them in here.
Ain't coming in here.
But we also don't want anyone roaming about in here and putting stuff down inlet ports.
Yeah, or
You know what I mean?
messing my buckets up.
Yeah.
Don't want that.
No, I don't want that, so I'll make sure they don't touch any of that.
Luckily I've marked them, so it should be alright. But
Yeah, so the old fireworks will be going off right there, mate. We don't mind donating money to charity and that, but it's just nice to watch here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Get the kettle on
innit?
and all that, bit of light for the kids. So that's one of the reasons for cleaning up, and also it was looking a bit of a dump.
Yeah, it was
Looks
getting
smart
a
though,
bit,
didn't it? Like you
yeah,
said,
better.
we should sort of do it every Friday.
Yeah, just have a little whip round. Like today was a big one, but
Yeah.
wouldn't have to do so much if we did it every
Takes
week.
an hour, doesn't it? But when you
does.
come in on the Monday,
It's much nicer.
much nicer. You get a lot more. You get more than an hour's work done in the extra in the day, don't you? If it's clean like this.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. So, first things first, mate. Before we get on to engines, close. We've
I'll
had
do a close shot.
blimey heck. Don't get too close. I ain't put me oil of you lay on.
Bloody hell.
We've had a delivery today.
We have.
We have had a
And
delivery.
you're all very excited.
Everyone should be excited because we've had plenty of emails and messages about this, and we've had nothing to report back.
No.
It's been going on for, we were told 8 to 10 weeks maximum. That was about 4 months ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But don't look much to you guys, but this is a major part of our E30 M3 project.
It's the absolute key, isn't it?
It is the key. Talking of key, it has been keyed nicely, ready for paint. So this is the carbon fibre C-pillar kit
See that weave.
that is made by E30, what is it? E30 Steel Composite
No, I don't know.
Products or something.
Yeah.
Spencer Latham anyway. Spencer is the one that does these E30 recreations, the M3 recreations rather. And he also does, I think he's one of the only ones that does the full carbon fibre body kit and stuff. And this is his C-pillar kit. Now this is, compared to, unfortunately, I haven't got a fiberglass one to compare to, but it's a far superior bit of kit, isn't it, mate?
It just looks more rigid than the fiberglass one did.
It's a lot more rigid. It's actually a lot lighter.
Yeah.
And it is pretty
thinner,
much,
isn't it?
it's a replica of the full setup C-pillar kit originally, although the original one was steel. But what this comes with, so he's incorporated all this. Now, originally, all these inner bits, bear in mind all these inner bits here, the fiberglass one didn't have, it was just the outer skin, which when you looked at it, you thought, well, how are we going to fix that on?
Yeah.
So the idea of this here is what bonds to, this is the lip here that bonds to the original rear window, basically, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, around that
originally,
area.
this would all be separate panels here. You can see, look, where it would have been original, like separate panels all sort of spot welded together. But but it's all in one here in carbon fibre, so that's
he's
brilliant.
built it all up as a full thing then.
He has indeed, yeah. So it's got all these mating faces for the bonding down the edge here, up the side, up the top here. So all this originally, this would have been a separate piece.
Yeah.
And it would have probably spot welded on or riveted on or something, and then this would be a separate piece over the top. But this is a lot easier, mate. And the main reason for having this is the thickness is about 3 mil thinner than the fiberglass.
Yeah,
which
so
means
fiberglass has to be quite thick for strength, doesn't it?
it does, yeah. Just the nature of it to get the strength, you've got to have the thickness.
This is more like the original steel panel then.
Yeah, it's just pretty much the same thickness, really. So this is literally on very, very little trimming.
Just a bit of fitment.
Job's a good one.
Yeah, nice.
So, well happy with that, mate. Although it's been a long time. We should have, in fairness to Spencer, Spencer was one of the first people that I managed to speak to regarding this M3 project. And he did pre-warn me that I would need this.
Yeah.
I thought I knew better.
Ignored.
Obviously, they're a lot of money. So that was the first thing that put me off originally. But
yeah,
when it come down to it, we had to spend it, mate. It also comes with other bits that the fiberglass kit doesn't come with, and you can't buy in fiberglass. So you've got up there, you've got the brace that goes underneath this parcel shelf. So this parcel shelf bit here, that is obviously the boot gutter for the M3. And this here goes in the boot gutter of the original E30. So it's about 5 inches longer, the boot.
Yeah.
So it makes the boot shorter. So therefore, you need these bits, which are part of the sort of rear quarter. So you can trim it where you want.
A wing almost.
Yeah, and it's got the shorter gutter, and it all fits absolutely lovely, really. So
perfect.
Very little trimming, and that will sort of go like that.
Lovely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then you put your boot seal around here, and away
yeah,
you go,
that looks
mate.
Perfect.
So yeah, I mean, they are expensive, these.
But you got to have them.
For this kit here, you're talking about 1,500 quid. But it is carbon fibre, specially made.
And you need it.
And you need it. But like Spencer says, the labour time it would take to fit a fiberglass one, you know, you ain't got that labour.
Well, and
on
then
top
what's
of
it going to look like at the end of it? Probably not as good.
Exactly.
So
I am really happy with that, mate, that we've managed to get that. Now, I've spoke to Ryan. He's over the moon because that's what he's been waiting for. So we are going to get that to him first thing Monday morning.
Lovely stuff.
And he is going to be cracking on with the car, isn't he? So basically, he's got a couple of bits to do on the car. Most of the work's done on the shell. He can get this bonded on. That's his cup of tea, that bonding that on and filling it and doing all the bits and bobs. He's already done the rear quarters, so once that's all on, I suppose it's prepping, primering, painting the whole thing, isn't it?
Pay and spray.
Not long, and we're going to have a bright orange. Oh, that was falling. M3 E30. And I still don't think it's going to happen.
I can't wait to see it.
But it is. Isn't it?
It is. It's on its way.
It's on its way, mate.
Wonder what the time frame will be then for Ryan once he sort of...
Well, I don't know. I think we're still on for before Christmas.
Yeah.
Should be, shouldn't we?
Yeah, I suppose so. If he's just got to finish prepping and painting now. Sort of...
I don't see why not.
No.
So yeah, that's a major thing there. Still waiting for the only other major thing I'm waiting for the car is the brakes.
Oh, God.
I'm not going to mention any names because I don't like bad-mouthing people or anything, but initially the company that we bought the brake kit off, good as gold, they got it to us and it's really reasonable. We've got 6-pot calipers on the front, 4s on the back, 355 discs on the front, huge brake kit. But in fairness to them, it was a 4-stud pattern, which is what we initially were going to go for.
That,
but we're changing to 5-stud, which is E36, so they've had to get the caliper brackets specially made and also the bells for the discs in E36. But it's been with them for months, isn't it?
Not a lot of progress on it.
I'm not getting a straight answer on the phone. No. So I'm just hoping, fingers crossed, that they are going to get their act together and get those to us fairly smartish.
Yep.
Because we're going to need them We need to get all this running gear here, all with the bearings in, all built up. So when Ryan has done the body, we can take all this, get it all on. We've got 2 wheels there for the front, which we can get on with just 2 shoddy ones on the back. And we can basically wheel it onto the trailer. We don't want to start dragging a freshly painted shell.
It was dodgy enough when we took it up there.
I don't know how it got there still on the
I
trailer.
don't know how it didn't fall off.
Dancing all over the shop.
It was, wasn't it? We had to stop about 4 times.
So, yeah, it's just the brakes really. We're going to be held back a month on the wheels on the rear, which we
can't get them till we tested them
no.
them other wheels, can we? See what we need.
No, that's it. So that's it on the E30 at the minute, mate. It's all go, and then it'll be
only 10 minutes of E30 stuff.
Well, it's a change, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know. So the plan is now with these cars, we get the E30 back here. That'll go on the ramp. We can start building that up. On the 7th, we're booked in with Tom Upton. We're going to get the kit car over to him, get that one fixed, because we're going to be using that next year for sure, aren't we?
Yeah.
And then when Ryan's done with the E30, it's in with a new project.
Which we still cannot say anything about.
Not just yet. I don't really want to say... I mean, they might have guessed.
They probably have.
But I want to show them the vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay. So...
Little surprise
little
in the
surprise,
pipeline.
Little something in the pipeline there. Anyway, on to engines. What we got here?
Got a job card sticking out, which is probably...
Well...
GDPR.
Whatever, GRPD, whatever the hell you spell it. Honda I haven't managed to finish today. We've just got to put the head together and gauge up the mains on that.
Yep, and then hold it up.
John's been cracking on with the old Perkins in here.
Done a hell of a job, the man.
He has. I mean, we ain't even had to ask him. He's just literally cracked on with it.
It's done, isn't it? Pretty much.
Pretty much done. Not got too involved with the paint just yet. But at the end of the day, this is for a truck, isn't it?
Dump truck.
Dump truck.
Yeah. Like
so there's no point going too enthusiastic on the look of this.
No, not
they
at
just
all.
want it working. So yeah, he's done a really good job actually, John. He's done quite a lot of work, hasn't he, bless him?
He has.
I mean, you've got to bear in mind, he's 72, John is, bless him.
He's done a hell of a job on that. Quite quickly. He's done that all quite quick as well.
Messed about.
I mean,
is this the one with the finished liners? You ain't got to bore it?
No, this one we did have to bore.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Can't remember doing it. Probably because I didn't.
He might have honed it all out, I don't know.
All right. The little Lotus, ordered all the bits for that. I've ordered loads of cams this week. I've got the cams for the Cosworth there, the trick Cosy that we're building. Cams for the Z-Tech in the corner. Cams for the Lotus. We've got another Lotus coming in. Customer's bought most of his own bits from Burton, which is absolutely fine.
Proper job.
But we've got another one of these coming in, all singing, all dancing. Well, it's booked in, so could have that one. The Subaru and the Cosworth V6 is coming in next Saturday.
Yep.
I've got to meet him here. I'm just about to finish my last bore, believe it or not, on the V8 Rover for the blooming liners.
Been a 4-day job, innit?
Feels like I've been doing it for weeks. But it's something you just go back to, put a car on and go and do. So it's not really like I've stood over and done anything here. But you're just very aware of it all the time.
Yeah.
We had another motor come in yesterday.
We did.
And this was from a friend of ours.
Yeah.
Derry come in. He rang me up actually a few weeks ago and he's been asking for a quote for that engine there, which is a 2.3 Focus RS.
Is it an RS or an ST? Or it's one of them.
Is it?
I don't know.
I thought it was an RS.
Probably isn't. Yeah, 2.3 is the RS.
Yeah,
isn't it?
I think it's an RS motor.
Yeah.
He wanted a quote. I haven't managed to get back to him, but he turned up yesterday with it.
Fair play to him.
So this engine apparently has only done about 500 mile, isn't it?
Yeah, he said that the showroom, it was in the showroom or something, or only had 500 miles on it, and it was in a flood. Got flooded.
Really?
Wrote the car off, but as far as he knew, I don't think there was too much wrong with the engine. But
It's marked the bore, isn't it?
yeah, it has marked the ball. But
Yeah.
it's,
So
he stripped it as a matter of course anyway,
Yeah.
and then yeah.
so most of the stuff's brand new. All the timing gear's brand new on it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
So we're going to bore it. It's going in his race car, so we're going to put, or his
Something
special
modified,
car.
isn't it?
So we're going to put trick pistons in, trick con rods, decent crank bearings, do all the balancing. It's got a BMW gearbox on it, isn't he?
Yeah, so it must be rear-wheel drive.
Yeah, it's rear-wheel
Inside
drive,
rear-wheel
so it's got a
drive.
fancy...
Big
I've got a
old
feeling it's
flywheel.
one of them, sort of kit car, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
But he's had a specially made clutch and flywheel assembly for this, which looks really nice. So it's all got to be balanced. And basically, we've just got to build it up, go through the head, make sure that's all right.
It's a bit of a check and build, isn't it?
So that's another one. I mean, we're just inundated with motors.
We are.
And phone calls and quotes, I've never known anything like it.
Yeah.
The phone is just off the hook all the time, isn't it? So that's it then,
Yeah.
really.
What about your Cosy crank?
We're going to go on about that Wednesday. Or
Wednesday.
maybe Monday, depending when I get it. Yeah, we've got a little bit of a special coming our way, which we're going to go on about, but it's probably going to be Monday or Wednesday now.
Fair dues. Fair enough.
From one of our main suppliers, Mar Motorsport. Fantastic guys there.
Yeah.
And gals, Jenny, Adrian
course.
and Paul. So yeah, Paul's sending me a crankshaft to have a look at. So we'll do a bit of advertising there for them.
Nice.
But that's it, mate, I think. You need to be getting down that pub, don't you?
Got fireworks and pub tonight.
What else do you need in
Fireworks.
life?
Bed.
Oh, before his time, that man. But yeah, that's it, mate. I'm going to go and get me children. Probably go and have a look at the fireworks.
Nice.
But until Monday, have a great weekend, and yeah, we'll see you then. Cheers.